Hello, 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 everybody. We're back. We're live here on What's Up Northern Ontario. And I have Tara Simpson joining me in the house live from Ottawa. She's made it back to her Airbnb to get warm and get some nutrition and
I
get
can't
some
hear you,
energy and
Kim.
then get her ass back out
I
there.
don't know why I
Oh
can't hear
no,
you.
I don't know why you can't hear me either. That's funny. We were just talking and
Okay,
everything
there we
was
are.
fine.
Now I can hear you.
There it is. Now you can
Yay!
hear me. We just did a sound check and everything was good.
Yeah.
That's the way this shit always works, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, oh man. You've been on a whirlwind tour all
Oh my
day. We've
God.
been trying to connect and you've been like popping in and it's like there she is and then poof, she's gone. The signal keeps dropping out. There's like 2 million people fighting for the data and the signal there, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like I was trying to go live when Pat King took the stage. And I couldn't get it live. I could not connect to Facebook and go live. There were so many people streaming and Kim, to be honest, like I thought maybe there was a million or two. There's way more than that, and they're still coming in. They're still flooding the city. I heard Quebec shut down one of the bridges. You cannot get out of Quebec
Wow.
to come into Ottawa. It's insane. There are so many people here. The streets are gridlocked. 5 blocks from Parliament Hill. Um, the Convoy area starts kind of at the top of Elgin Street at Rideau, like where it all kind of comes up, and it's literally got to be, I'm going to say, about 20 blocks. It's blocked off down
Wow.
past Parliament Hill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's literally every lane is full of trucks, bumper to bumper to bumper, all the way across to the other sidewalk, like going both ways. Like they've literally shut down probably 20 blocks of the main drag in front of Parliament Hill with their trucks, and they are not moving. They are staying.
They're
I talked to
staying.
a bunch of them today. As we were passing through the crowd, of course, I was just talking to people, and people were just talking to me. Why? Because we don't have to be 6 feet apart, and we
That's
can talk
right.
to people. And everyone was encouraging, like in their speeches, hey, talk to the person next to you, introduce yourself to somebody. And so everyone was just talking to everybody, no matter where you went. People were commenting on your sign or just saying hi, what do you think of today? And oh my God, Kim, I'm just like, I'm so psyched, I'm almost vibrating.
It's normal life, right? And we
Right.
haven't had that for 2 years.
I know. I know, it's absolutely insane up here. It's yeah. I can't
Yeah,
wait to
I'm
get back
hearing,
on
I
stage
heard
tonight.
from somebody else. I talked to a gentleman named Kelly earlier, and he's in a hotel. And he said that him and his wife went to a restaurant and they don't have a Vax passport. And they said it was so good to go into a restaurant and sit down and get food. There are no mandates in Ottawa right now, hotels, restaurants, nothing, because there are just too many people that will not comply.
Right. So if we all just stop complying with their ridiculous mandates and just start living life again, who's going to stop us? What are they going to do? Right? As
Yeah.
of January 1st, I stopped wearing masks anywhere I go. I don't give two rads butts what people think while I'm walking through Walmart without a mask on. I'm not wearing
Yeah.
something that's protecting me. So why am I wearing it, for one? And for two, we look ridiculous. We're running around in masks that don't protect us from this COVID virus, and being compliant little sheeps, staying 6 feet apart, getting angry at people going the wrong way down aisles because ooh, COVID knows direction. For what? For what?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
enough is enough. I'm not doing the masks anymore. If they don't like it, too bad. Make me. Make me.
Good for
You
you.
know? Because I'm
Good
not
for you.
complying anymore.
Yeah. I personally have been mask free and mandate free since last April.
Right.
I refuse to wear one. I refuse to wear one. I went back on that for one 5-day period when I was with you in
In Toronto.
Toronto every time we got into an Uber because, of course, that's the only way that we could travel. There was no way for
Absolutely.
us to have transportation from point A to point B without using Uber. And Uber had a mask mandate when we were there in September. So
Yeah.
I unwillingly and begrudgingly put a mask on. But I made sure every time I did it, I wore it incorrectly just to
Absolutely.
prove that it was ridiculous. The
Yeah.
entire thing was ridiculous. I did stuff like wear it on my chin. I had it on my bottom lip at one point. And
Yeah.
so I was like, look it, it's on my face, right? I'm doing what you want. Just let me in your car because I
Yeah.
need a ride.
Yeah. Luckily, when we went home and we were all having a hoot of a night, it was dark, so I just kind of slid mine down. Once he saw me get in with it on, after that, I just slid it down over my chin and was like,
Yeah,
if he says something, I'll pull it back up and play dumb. But beyond that, I'm
yeah,
not complying with this. I can't do it right now.
yeah. Yeah, but that was the only time since April that I've actually worn a
Yeah.
mask, but I have found pushback here in Northern Ontario for it, and it's gotten to the point where I just stopped going shopping. I've stopped going out. My hubby goes with his list, and I give him a list, and he gets everything that I need because I just refuse to participate in the
Yeah.
entire thing. I am so glad to see so many people doing this. Maybe I can go shopping again. I would
Right.
like that.
You know what, Kim? The first day that I decided to go out maskless shopping in January, I walked into Walmart, and I had my son-in-law with me, and he was wearing a mask because again he wasn't quite sure he could do it. I went in maskless, and I was walking through the doors, and of course they got the greeter guy sitting there at this little like booth with some hand sanitizer, and I thought, oh boy, he sees me because he looked right at me, and I thought for sure he was
Yeah.
going to say something, and they thought, oh, here we go. And I just like took a deep breath and I walked right up. I took a little tiny gob of hand sanitizer, rubbed my hands together, and kept on walking, and he didn't say a word, and I went, no way, no way,
See
like
how
this isn't
easy
really
that
happening.
is?
And I literally went through the whole store, up and down aisles with my son in law, waiting for someone to say something, waiting for a security person maybe to approach me and say,
Yeah.
like, you need to put this on. Nothing happened. I even in the cash out line stood there. The cashier saw me, and her manager, who was coming over to help her with her till, saw me, and they didn't say a word. And I thought, no way. So we left there and I went next door to Dollarama and tried it again. And
Now
again,
you're
walked through the
brave,
whole
right?
store, right? Um, whole store of Dollarama. Again, not one employee said anything. They were pleasant.
Yeah.
I walked out of there. And then I went to Crazy Bill's head shop, and they didn't care I wasn't wearing a mask either. By the end of this, my son-in-law was like, no way. Like, it was that easy. And so since then, we've been on more shopping trips, and he's decided not to wear a mask when he goes in with me. And my daughter now as well is feeling more confident about it. So we're all making strides to like be like, you know what, enough. We didn't wear them
Enough.
in the beginning, right? Like they were telling us, oh,
Yeah.
masks won't help you.
That's
Um,
right.
right. And then they were like, oh, yeah, masks. Well, none of the masks out there other than an N95 mask, which again needs to be properly fitted and isn't
Yeah.
supposed to be reused, even though mainstream media is saying you can reuse it up to so many times and all this garbage.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like it just gets more and more ridiculous. And I'm just done. I'm not running around a mask anymore. It's not happening.
Good for you.
Yeah, I would rather like die free than die in tyranny. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to keep living my life and fighting for what I believe in. And seeing this has just given me even more strength. It started with watching people like Pat King or Selena Paley out of Edmonton when she got arrested in West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah.
That was absolutely
Yeah.
like the tipping point for me in my mind. I was like, are you kidding me? They're doing this to her mainly because she's a known face in the community.
Yeah.
She does Edmonton Freedom Central and stuff. So she had been very active in the community, and they targeted her. Absolutely, they did. But the general public, no one's going after me. So why am I wearing this mask? And the more I got out, the more I was seeing more and more people not wearing masks. People were
Yeah.
stopping me in Walmart. One lady in particular, her name was Diane, and she was an older lady, and I was out stocking up, and so was she, because her son had told her to get stocked up, and she
Yeah.
knows this is all a bunch of BS. But again, was wearing a mask in the store because she didn't want to get in trouble more than anything, because
Right.
we had a big conversation about it, and that was her main thing, was like she didn't want to get singled out or manhandled like she's seen in the news and different things,
Yeah.
right? um so again, she was complying out of fear,
Yeah.
out of fear.
Out of
And
fear.
she asked me kind of how I went about it, and so I told her kind of the same story I just told you, and she said, you know what, I'm going to start doing it. So,
Yeah.
and she said, wait till I get home and tell my son, like, because her son was the one that kind of woke her, right? And said, like, why are you doing this? Why are you know?
Oh, oh, we've lost Tara. We've lost Tara. Hopefully Tara gets her feedback. If she gets her feedback, we'll add her back in. While we're trying, oh, she's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. We got her. We got her. Tara, I got a little bit of the footage that you took earlier today. You sent me a couple of clips that are pretty cool. Let's go ahead and play those. There's one with boots on the ground. This is you down on the ground. There we go. Look at that lineup of traffic. Like that is people are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And then you've got an aerial one I'm going to put up here next. Oh, same one. My bad. Sorry, guys. Let's get this one here. Traffic's not moving. You're not going anywhere to anytime soon if you're in Ottawa and if you're trying to drive, that's not gonna happen, is it? Oh, you're muted. I got no sound for you. Hmm. Technical difficulties. This is what happens when you're live on the fly. We'll try and get Tara's sound back. Yeah, no sound from Tara. Tara, I'm gonna remove you from the feed, and what I want you to do is to leave and then come back in. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get Tara back in. She's gonna try and reload that feed. While she's going back in, I've got a little clip of another aerial view that I can show you all from another perspective. This is coming from Freedom Convoy 2022 Support, I believe, is the name of the group where this one comes from. I'm just going to find the proper feed. Got far too many windows open here. And yes, there we go. There we go. This is an amazing view of what's taking place down there. This will give you an aerial view. This is what Tara is in the thick of right now. It sounds like she's popped back in. Yeah.
Yeah,
I found
just
an
showing,
aerial view of
just
what's
showing
going on.
the aerial view that
That's
got a clip of. Oh, that was the
That's
truck.
that's the
Yeah.
reality. That
Yeah.
is the reality of what Tara is in the middle of right now. Tara, I mean, exciting, right, to
Oh
say
my
the
God.
least.
So that drone shot, that's just on Parliament Hill. That's not all the people walking up and down 15, 20 blocks each way. And all the vehicles that are like literally driving the streets and gridlocking everything and honking in support. Like there's even more people than in that drone footage, man. It's insane.
It is. It's truly I've never, I mean, I've been to a lot of events on Parliament Hill, and I've never seen anything that size, not even remotely close.
No, never in my life. So just before we went live, I was outside having a puff, and I met a lady who was walking by, an old lady again. She was gonna be 90 next week, and she's up here. She lives in Ottawa, and she was telling me in her lifetime she has never ever ever seen anything this big. um
Never.
and she is absolutely amazed, and she was of course out with her signs and walking around in this old 90 years old, and showing her support. It was absolutely incredible.
Amazing. Amazing. Everybody's fighting for streams down there. I'm just noticing Pat King is going live once again. He's talking to the young man from the World Peace, I believe he's from. The young man is all over the place down there selling T-shirts and stuff about world peace and freedom. A young Native fellow, and Pat King is back live again. Now you had a chance to
Yeah.
see him speak. I tried to get a reporter to get a stream going from that bloody talk. And do you think I don't think everybody was fighting for that bit of data. I don't think anybody got it because I never found a single feed with that speech. Oh,
What's that?
I don't think anybody got
It's
Pat
glitching. I
while
can't.
he was
You're
talking.
choppy. Oh, about
Yeah,
Pat King.
it's really bad.
He's
Yeah.
fantastic. I met him.
Yeah, I was really wanting footage. Tara's cutting out. I don't know if it's Tara's cutting out or if it's I'm cutting out. It's hard to tell at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I was really wanting footage of Pat, but it looks like he's back live again. Um, maybe that we should take a look at Pat.
Yeah,
Pat's
Pat
down
King. I
in
actually met him today. Him and Freedom George.
nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's very cool. There's lots going on down there right now.
I
Still.
can't hear you again.
Still. Aye, you're cutting out again. The feed is so bad, eh? Even in the
Yeah,
hotel
you
and the
too.
Airbnb.
And
Internet is blowing up.
I'm on Wi-Fi right now, and that's it's glitching.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi, everything is blowing up. The internet is gacking. Too many people are online. Wow, that's amazing
It's
that even
crazy.
Wi-Fi is glitchy. Even Wi-Fi is glitchy. Like that's wild, eh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Like, and up on Parliament Hill, like I would get live, for a bit and would just cut out, or my phone would crash because of the cold, or like, it's so cold, and so many people up here. I think that Wi-Fi is just swamped.
Swamped. Yeah, absolutely. Are you going back out tonight?
I absolutely am. I know that the bubble bus, Jaker, who is, I
Yeah.
believe he's out of Peterborough. He has this really cool bubble bus. He's got it set up down in Confederation Park, which is just down from Parliament Hill. And they have a warming station down there. There's going to be, from what I heard from one of the ladies staying in the Airbnbs here, she's going to do some drumming. And the clan mothers will be down there. They're setting up a teepee apparently. So it's gonna get interesting down here. There's gonna be
Nice. Well,
teepee
if
and
you get a
ceremonial
signal,
fire
if
and
you get a signal,
stuff
I
happening.
gotta get you back on. I'm gonna go live after dark and show the bubble bus. I noticed the bus that's all lit up with the lights. It passed us in the convoy yesterday. So I know there's gonna be stuff going on at night. So after today's feed, this afternoon's feed, we will break for dinner and we will come back at dusk and see what's going on. And hopefully we'll be able to hook up again.
What's that?
Hopefully we'll be able to hook up tonight. Oh, poor
You're
Tara, she
glitching
can't
so
hear
much,
me.
Kim. I can't hear you.
Glitching so bad. I'll
I get
send you a
tidbits.
message. I'll send you a message. I'll send you something on Messenger. I'm going to type it.
I'll send you
I'll
some more
type it.
clips.
Perfect. You
Yeah.
send me some more clips.
Bye,
I'll
hon.
send you a message and we'll meet in the middle.
Okay. Sounds good,
Excellent.
hon. Take care. Love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, Tara. That's amazing. That's Tara Simpson. She was coming to us live from her Airbnb in Ottawa. I'm about to share the screen with you. Pat King is back live once again. Let's have a listen to see what's going on with Pat and his stream that's happening. Oh, we've got some drumming.
That is a hard drive. We did it 100 kilometers long. Yeah. Yeah. So what's your main reason for being here? Your kids, eh? How old are they?
You have so many fans in North Bay. Right the pharmacist himself.
Hey, now, come on. Yeah.
Posture as like a drug addict and this and that, but you don't cover the real story behind it. They paint it as a horrible, like he's missing because he's a drug addict and this and that. And like, I stopped listening to media 2 years ago.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Right. We gotta get back. Yeah. Why not? I'm always live. That's how I hide. You know that, right? The reason I do all the lives and I hide, and the best place to hide is in the wide open.
Yeah.
I ain't hiding, I ain't fucking scared. I ain't. You see them all around us. There's like 6 and everything all around us.
Well, it's horrific. Like, they're all working on like all the webcams are turned off, the protocols are
Hey!
It's just been wild, eh? I followed you guys from North Bay and it's been a trip since. Anyway, everybody from North Bay wants to thank you for everything that you're doing. It's very much appreciated. I'm in the social service field, but I mean, I come from like everybody. My job was heavily dependent on having that shot. They told me I couldn't have a job if I didn't have it. Thank you very much. Take care.
Yeah, girl. Pretty wild, everybody. Pretty good time. Ready? Leave it. Hang on 1 second. Hey, Pat King. All right, ready? Right here.
Thank you.
All right. Pat. Hey, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay, there's another one. What? Okay. What are you doing? All the cops, eh? Guys, there's cops all over me, man. It's not even funny. I'm not even a bad guy. You're not bothered. But you know what? It is what it is. If they got to feel that way, then do it. Come bunk up with me tonight. I'll see you later in my room. Hi, guys. Okay, hang on. Okay, guys, we're trying to get back to the hotel. I just wanted to show you some of the... I'm going to go get warmed up, and then I'm going to get changed, and then we're going to go to the big to-do.
All right, that was Pat King. He's going in to get warm and get changed and then come into the big to do, as you heard him say. We just came back for a short bit to update everybody on what's going on down in Ottawa. We will be back live after dark. We're going to wait until dusk, let everybody go home into their Airbnbs, their hotels, and whatnot, change, get warm, and put on all of the extra layers they're going to need to stay out there after dark. The bubble bus is in town. It's at Confederation Park. Tara Simpson will be attempting to report live from Confederation Park with the bubble bus, and Mr. Kerr is there, I believe. And we're also in hopes of seeing the light bus. There's a small van or minibus that is entirely covered from one end to the other in LED lights. I had the pleasure of seeing it on the convoy as it passed through North Bay. It was spectacular to see. I hope that somebody gets footage of that after dark tonight. We will be back in a few hours, maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. Stay tuned to our stations for more lives from Ontario, Ottawa, Ontario, from the Freedom Convoy 2022 here on What's Up, Northern Ontario. We'll see you all after dinner and after a short break. Back soon.